I walk around the ache at night, like furniture in the dark. I know exactly where it stands, I know its sharpest parts. I step around your birthday, I pass our favorite song. I move like someone careful in a house that feels all wrong. I don't speak about the damage, I don't give it any flame. But even unspoken sorrow still answers to your name. I walk around the ache, but it follows close behind. It turns into a hallway in the rooms inside my mind. I try not to touch it, but it touches everything. I walk around the ache, and it walks around with me. I take a different sidewalk, avoid the corner store, but there are ghosts in every window and old light on every door. I smile when people ask me how the days have been, like my heart is not a building with the rain still coming in. I thought I could outgrow it if I named it something small, but the quiet truth is simple, I still feel it all. I walk around the ache, but it follows close behind. It turns into a hallway in the rooms inside my mind. I try not to touch it, but it touches everything. I walk around the ache, and it walks around with me. Maybe healing isn't running, maybe it's learning where it stands. Maybe love becomes a shadow that no longer needs your hand. But tonight I move so slowly through the places you remain, trying not to wake the memory sleeping under your name. I walk around the ache, but it follows close behind. It turns into a hallway where I meet you every time. I try not to touch it, but it touches everything. I walk around the ache, and it walks around with me. 2 cups by a closing door, steam fading in the air. One was mine, one was yours, both pretending you were there. The kitchen light was trembling over plates we didn't use. Breakfast felt like evening when the morning came without you. I keep making room for someone who no longer comes around. Even habit has a heartbeat when love has left the house. 2 cups by a closing door on wall, one turning cold, one for the life I'm living, one for the one I hold. I don't know why I pour it when I know what it is for. My hands still make a place for you. sugar jar is empty, the spoon lies on its side. I stand there counting minutes, like they could change your mind. Your chair is pushed in neatly, the way you always liked. But neatness doesn't soften the absence in the light. I thought small things would vanish with the days we didn't speak, but love survives in habits too ordinary to see. One for the life I'm living, one for the one I hold. I don't know why I'm pouring when I know what it is for. My hands still make a place for you. Two cups by a closing door. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll only make my own. Maybe I'll teach these tired hands how to wake up alone. But tonight the kettle whispers and the old romance is back. Some rituals keep breathing after love has turned to ash. Two cups by a closing door, one warm, one turning cold. One for the heart still standing, one for the hand I used to hold. I don't know why I pour it, but I know what it is for. My love still sets the table. Two cups by a closing door. Sunday comes through soft white curtains, slow and quiet, almost kind. There's no rush, no place to hurry, just too much empty time. The market flowers are fading in a cup beside the sink. I bought them out of habit, then watched the petals sink. Weekdays keep me moving with their noise and little lies, but Sunday has no mercy, it looks me in the eyes. Sundays arrive without you and stay longer than they should. The morning feels too open, the coffee tastes like wood. I fold the hours slowly, but they keep falling through. Nothing hurts as gently as Sundays without you. I used to hear you singing while the shower filled with steam. Now water runs behind the door like someone else's dream. The afternoon turns golden on the blanket where we lay. Even sunlight has a memory it refuses to give away. I thought rest would feel like healing, I thought quiet would feel clean, but empty hours get heavier when they know what used to be. Sundays arrive stay longer than they should. The morning feels too open. The coffee tastes like wood. I fold the hours slowly, but they keep falling through. Nothing hurts as gently as Sundays without you. Maybe Monday saves me with its traffic and its calls, but Sunday is the mirror that shows the missing wall. No drama, no loud ending, just light across the floor, and the kind of lonely silence that keeps opening the door. Sundays arrive without you, and they settle in my chest. The morning feels too open, like a song with no rest. I fold the hours slowly, but they keep falling through. Nothing hurts as gently as Sundays without you. There's a drawer I never open beneath the winter clothes. It holds our faded pictures and tickets from old shows. Small pieces of the summer still warm inside the dark. A sunset in your fingers, a smile against my heart. I tell myself they're only paper, only colors losing time. But one small photograph of you can turn the whole night bright. The drawer keeps little suns from days that wouldn't stay, tiny lights from who we were that never learned to fade. I close it but they glow, through the wood, through the dust. The drawer keeps little suns from the fire that was us. One photo has your handwriting, a date, a heart, my name. The ink is slowly fading, but the feeling looks the same. I almost laughed at one of them, then silence takes my breath, because the happiest memory can carry the deepest depth. Past is never quiet when it still has a face. It waits inside a hidden place and opens like a flame. The drawer keeps a little suns from days that wouldn't stay, tiny lights from who we were that never learned to fade. But they glow through the wood, through the dust. The drawer keeps little suns from the fire that was us. I almost threw the box away, but my hands refuse to fall. How do you lose a life that once made sense? as loved ones. The drawer keeps little suns, and they burn me through the night. Tiny lights from who we were, still warm enough to hurt inside. I close it, but they glow through the wood, through the dust. The drawer keeps little suns from the fire that was us. The restaurant changed its flowers, the menu changed its wine. The waiter called me table 2, where your hand once held mine. I sat beside the window, where the rain made halos fall. I ordered something simple and barely ate it all. The world can change the details, paint the walls and dim the flame, but a place that knew our laughter never really changes name. Our table under different names still knows the shape of us. The chairs are moved, the lights are new, but memory keeps its touch. I sit where love once found me and leaves me there again. Our table under different names still serves the way it ends. A couple near the doorway share dessert with gentle hands. I looked away too slowly, like my heart could understand. The glass beside my water caught a reflection of the past. Your smile across from my silence, a moment made of glass. I thought I could be stronger in a room we used to know, but places keep their secrets even after people go. Our table under different names still knows the shape of us. The chairs are moved, the lights are new, but memory keeps its touch. I sit where love once found me and leaves me there again. Our table under different names still serves the way it ends. I paid the bill in quiet, walked out beneath the rain. No one saw the way the doorway gave me back your name. Some endings are not written on paper or in stone. They wait in little places where you once felt at home. Our table under different names still knows the shape of us. The candle burns for someone else, but still remembers love. I sit where love once found me and lose you once again. Our table under different names still serves the way it ends. The waves have opened, like it expects your voice. The curtains move in silence, as if the room has choice. Cold air enters softly and touches every share. It finds the place you used to be and keeps on staying there. I should close it before morning, before the whole room chills. But part of me keeps listening for footsteps on the hill. The window waits half open for a love that won't return. The night comes in so slowly, and lets the old ache burn. I leave a little space for what I cannot close. The window waits half open because my heart still does. The city sounds are distant, a siren then a train. The world goes on below me like it has no memory of pain. Your side of the room is quiet, your books are packed away, but leaving isn't finished just because you couldn't stay. I tell myself it's weather, only wind against the frame, but every breeze that passes carries something like your name. The window waits half open for a love that won't return. The night comes in so slowly and lets the old ache burn. I leave a little space for what I cannot close. The window waits half open because my heart still does. Maybe closure is a language I have not learned to speak. Maybe letting go is softer than the way it sounds to me. So I leave the night a doorway, not because I think you'll come, but because some broken places still need air to breathe from. The window waits half open and the stars lean through the room. The night comes in so slowly, like it knows it looks like you. I leave a little space for what I cannot close. The window waits half open because my heart still does. The elevator climbs in silence, past numbers made of gold. I press the button out of habit to the floor we used to know. Floor 7 opens slowly, like a wound that learned to wait. The hallway smells like winter, and the paint looks just the same. I know you don't live there now. I know the key is gone, but some doors keep existing long after love moves on. Floor 7 still opens, and there I am again, standing in a hallway where we almost had an end. The light above me flickers like it remembers too. Floor 7 still opens, and every door is you. A stranger passed beside me with groceries in his hand. He smiled like nothing happened, like the walls could understand. The carpet kept the quiet, the window held the rain. I stood between two lifetimes and could not say your name. I thought I'd only pass through, I thought I'd feel no more. But memory has an elevator that stops at every door. Floor 7 still opens, and there I am again, standing in a hallway where we almost had an end. The light above me flickers like it remembers too. Floor 7 still opens, and every door is you. I wanted to be stronger than a number on a wall, but the past does not need much to make the present fall. So I step back inside, let the doors close soft and slow, and carry down a version of someone you used to know. Floor 7 still opens, like the years have not gone by, like love is in the hallway, still learning how to die. The light above me flickers like it remembers too. Floor 7 still opens, and every door is you. There was a street light above the ending, yellow tired, almost gone. It watched us stand there in the cold, too proud to hold on. Your breath became a little cloud between your lips and mine. The night looked ordinary, but it split my life in lines. I remember every detail, the curve, the rain you sleep. Sometimes the smallest places become the hardest ones to leave. A street light above the ending still burns inside my mind. It saw the moment love let go and left the glow behind. I passed that corner slowly, like the ground might say your name. A street light above the ending still shines over the pain. fix the broken sidewalk, they trim the leaning tree, but the air around that corner still holds you close to me. I see us there in silence, two shadows on the ground, one about to walk away, one too lost to make a sound. I thought the years would soften the edge of that goodbye, but some lights stay on forever inside the wounded side. A street light above the ending still burns inside my mind. It's all the moment love let go and left the glow behind. Like the ground might say your name, a street light above the ending still shines over the pain. If I could go back to that minute, I might not beg you to stay. I'd only look before the night took you away, because I did not know forever could disappear so quietly under one tired street light, with your eyes avoiding me. A street light above the ending still burns inside my mind. Love let go and froze us there in time. I passed that corner slowly, with the heart I can't relate. A street light above the ending still shines over the pain. The moon is low above the rooftops, broken silver in the sky. It looks like something left unfinished, like the last look in your eyes. I stand beside the window with the room behind me still. The night is soft and endless, and my heart is standing still. I thought the moon belonged to everyone, but tonight it feels like ours. A quiet witness over love that fell between the hours. The moon kept half of us when the morning took you away. It holds the words we never found in its lonely shade. I look up and I know sunlight still carries touch. You left me with the darkness, but the moon kept half of us. We used to watch it rising from the fire escape outside. Your shoulder warm against me, your breath close to mine. Now the stairs are rusted, the night air tastes the same. I don't climb still knows your name. Some things keep shining after everything they lit is gone. Some loves live in silver long after they are wrong. The moon kept half of us when the morning took you away. It holds the words we never found in its lonely shade. I look up and I know sunlight still carries touch. You left me with the darkness, but the moon kept half of us. If you see it where you are, does it pull you back to me? Does it light the same old corner of a love we couldn't keep? I won't ask the sky for answers. It has carried too much pain, but I know that when it rises, I will feel you here again. The moon kept half of us when the morning took you away. It holds the words we never found in the night we couldn't save. I look up and I know sunlight still carries touch. You left me with the darkness, but the moon kept half of us. Midnight comes without a warning. Soft shoes on the floor. It sits beside the window and opens every door. Not the doors inside the hallway, but the ones behind my ribs, where your name is still folded in the places no one visits. Daylight keeps me moving, but the dark knows where I've been. When the world becomes quiet, you come back again. Midnight returns you gently, not loud enough to fight. It brings you in like moonlight and leaves you by my side. I can live through every morning, I can wear a steady face, but midnight returns you gently to the heart you never left. The bed, the floor, the ceiling all turn silver with the hour. My strength becomes a whisper, my walls forget their power. I don't reach for the phone, I don't open old replies. I only let the quiet put your name behind my eyes. Some memories don't break and they know they still 'cause I meet the truth again. I love you against my will. No thunder, no confession, no dramatic final scene. Just a room, a breath, a memory, and you coming back to me. Midnight returns you gently, with the sorrow dressed in light. It brings you in like moonlight, and keeps you through the night. I can live through every morning, I can smile and look okay, but midnight returns you gently to the heart you never left. The silence comes in softly when the day lets go of light. It touches all the furniture like you did every night. It moves across the curtains, it rests beside the bed. It folds itself around me where your arms used to be instead. I don't hear your voice now, but the quiet knows your way. It holds me without warning and pulls me into yesterday. The silence has your hands, it reaches through the room, it brushes past my shoulder like it still belongs to you. No sound, no word, no answer, just a touch I can't command. When the night becomes too empty, the silence has your hands. The radio stays playing just to fill the hollow air, but every song turns softer like it knows you are not there. I fold the clothes at midnight, I keep my movements slow, 'cause even little noises can wake what I don't show. I thought the quiet meant healing, I thought peace would come to stay, but peace can feel like losing when love has walked away. The silence has your hands, it reaches through the room, it brushes past my shoulder like it still belongs to you. No sound, no word, no answer, just a touch I can't command. When the night becomes too empty, the silence has your hands. If I could teach the quiet to leave my skin alone, maybe I could sleep tonight without feeling less than whole. But every breath around me still remembers where you've been. A room can lose a person and keep the warmth of them. The silence has your hands, it reaches through the dark, it touches every broken place you left inside my heart. No sound, no word, no answer, just the truth I understand. When the night becomes too empty, the silence has your hands. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. well. A song comes in like winter and disappears by itself between the broken stations. I hear a softer sound, not enough to call you, but enough to turn around. I know it's only static, only wires, only air, but sometimes empty frequencies feel like you are there. Static learns your voice in the spaces between songs. It hums the way you used to breathe when nights were not this long. I turn the volume lower, but the ache still makes a choice, even in the broken sound. Static learns your voice. I found an old recording, you laugh behind my name. 3 seconds in the background and the whole room changed. I played it once, then twice, then let the darkness play. How can someone sound alive from so far away? The past is not a picture, it moves, it breathes, it calls. It hides inside small noises and comes through all the walls. Static learns your voice in the spaces between songs. It hums the way you used to breathe when nights were not this long. I turn the volume lower, but the ache still makes a choice, even in the broken sound. Static learns your voice. If I could erase the echoes, maybe peace would finally start. But every sound you left behind still knows the door to my heart. So I sit beside the radio with the lights turned, almost gone, letting ghosts of little noises sing what I can't move on from. Static learns your voice and carries it through the room. It turns the dark to memory, it turns the air to you. I turn the volume lower, but the ache still makes a choice, even in the broken sound. Static learns your voice. The bed forgot the morning, it stayed inside the night. The sun came through the curtains, but couldn't make it bright. Your side was still a country no one travels through. I lay beside the border between myself and you. I hear the world beginning, cars below and birds above. But inside these quiet blankets, time still sleeps with love. The bed forgot the morning, it kept the dark instead. It held the shape of absence where you once laid your head. The day can open windows, the sky can turn to blue, but the bed forgot the morning because it remembers you. I changed the pillow covers, I turned the mattress round, but Every soft new corner still knew where you were found. The light across the ceiling moved slowly like a prayer, trying to bless the empty, but you were everywhere. I thought the dawn would carry the weight out of this room, but some nights keep surviving even afternoon. The bed forgot the morning, it kept the dark instead. It held the shape of absence where you once laid your head. The day can open windows, the sky can turn to blue, but the bed forgot the morning because it remembers you. If I could sleep without dreaming, if I could wake without ache, maybe I could call this healing, maybe I could call this grace. But every sunrise finds me still wrapped in what we lost. Love does not leave quietly when the pillow knows the cost. The bed forgot the morning and pulled me back again. It held the shape of absence like a lover, like a friend. The day can open windows, the sky can turn to blue, but the bed forgot the morning because it remembers you. Because it remembers you. Rain taps softly on the window like fingers we used to know. The street is shining silver and the city moves slow. I sit beside the glass with the room turned low and wide. Every drop feels like a memory trying to come inside. I close the curtain halfway, but the weather finds your face. Some storms don't clean the evening, they only trace what stayed. The rain keeps rehearsing us on the window, on the floor. It plays the night we fell apart, then asked for one scene more. Every drop knows where you stood, every cloud remembers touch. The sky keeps starting over, the rain keeps rehearsing us. The streetlight bends through water like a song beneath the skin. Your name is never spoken, but the room still lets it in. My phone stays dark beside me, no message and no reply, just weather on the window and your ghost passing by. I thought the storm would cover the places you left bare, but rain can't hide a heartbreak when starting over. The rain keeps rehearsing us. The city shines at 2 a.m. like it never learned to sleep. Every window holds a stranger, every streetlight follows me. I pass the bar we used to love. The sign is painted new, but the door still opens softly to a night that looks like you. I thought the noise would save me from hearing what I feel, but every horn and heartbeat makes your leaving real. The city wears your afterglow, and every yellow light, every corner turns to gold, then cuts me like goodbye. I keep walking through the crowd, but your memory walks slow. No matter where the night goes, the city wears your afterglow. A taxi passes in the rain with our old song inside. For a second, all the traffic turns into your eyes. I stand beneath the red light like I'm waiting for a sign, but the only thing that changes is the hour, not my mind. I thought new streets were freedom, I thought distance could be clean, but every road I take tonight turns back to what we've been. The city wears your afterglow, in every yellow light, every corner turns to gold, then cuts me like goodbye. I keep walking through the crowd, but your memory walks slow. No matter where the night goes, the city wears your standing in the doorway, you're not waiting down the street. Still the city keeps your color and lays it over me. The city wears your afterglow like a love it cannot lose. Every sign becomes a doorway, every light becomes the truth. Your afterglow. The last train left the station with rain along its side. I watched the windows passing like small rooms full of light. The platform held the echo of everything we planned, a future packed in silence and a ticket in my hand. I don't know where you traveled, I only know you went. Some goodbyes move like trains and never turn again. Last train past the promise took your shadow down the line, left me with the timetable and a love that missed its time. I stood beneath the station clock while the night pulled out of view. Last train past the promise still carries me to you. The tracks were dark and shining like ribbons through the rain. I heard the metal fading, but the ache refused to change. Your seat was never numbered, your name was never called, but every leaving passenger looked like losing all. I thought the sound would vanish when the train became a spark, but distance has a rhythm that keeps beating in the dark. Last train past the promise took your shadow down the line, left me with the timetable and a love that missed its time. I stood beneath the station clock while the night pulled out of view. Last train past the promise still carries me to you. If I could board that moment, if I could cross that track, I wouldn't ask forever, I would only ask you back. The trains obey the distance, and time obeys the road. So I hold the final whistle like a song I can't let go. Last train past the promise took your shadow down the line, left me with a timetable and a heart still out of time. I stood beneath the station clock while the night pulled out of view. Last train past the promise still carries me to you. The apartment turns blue after midnight. The walls lean close like they know. Your sweater is gone from the doorway, but the coat still hangs in its folds. The lamp by the couch keeps glowing like it's waiting for your key. I move through rooms full of nothing, and nothing keeps looking at me. I try to make the quiet smaller, I turn the television loud, but your absence has a heartbeat that rises through the sound. When the apartment turns blue, every corner becomes you. Every light I leave on finds a memory to run to. I can close every door, I can change every view, but the night knows your shade when the apartment turns blue. The kitchen tiles feel colder than they ever did before. Your favorite glass is hidden, but I still look for one more. The clock keeps counting softly, like it's scared to say your name. Time moves across the ceiling, but nothing really changes. I tell myself the room is empty, but the air still disagrees. every corner becomes you. Every light I leave on finds a memory to run to. I can close every door, I can change every view, but the night knows your shade when the apartment turns blue. Forget how we sounded. Maybe one day this floor won't hold where we once stood. But tonight your name is quiet, and quiet hurts the deepest. You left the room behind, but the room kept loving you. When the apartment turns blue, the whole place breathes like you. Every shadow comes closer, like it has something to prove. I can sleep with the lights on, I can make the room new, but love still finds the dark when the apartment turns blue. There's a place inside the evening where your goodbye still glows. Not bright enough to guide me, not soft enough to hold. It lives beneath the streetlights, it hides inside the rain. It turns the quiet golden, then leaves me hurt again. I thought the end would darken, I thought it would disappear, but some goodbyes keep burning long after they are clear. Where your goodbye still glows, I keep finding my way back to the last light of you leaving, to the love I couldn't pack. It shines beneath the sorrow, it warms what it destroys. Where your goodbye still glows, I still hear your voice. I pass the old apartment, the windows are not ours. Someone else has flowers where we used to count the hours. I don't stop for long now, but the sidewalk knows my feet. It remembers every version of the person I used to be. I thought moving on was distance, a road, a door, a day, but the heart can leave a city and still not walk away. Where your goodbye still glows, I keep finding my way back to the last light of your leaving, to the love I couldn't pack. It shines beneath the sorrow, it warms what it destroys. Where your goodbye still glows, I still hear your voice. Maybe this is not forever, maybe one night it will fade. Maybe I will love the morning without searching for your face. But if some part of you stays glowing in the rooms I travel through, I will not call it weakness, I will call it proof. Where your goodbye still glows, I keep finding my way back to the last light of your leaving, to the love I couldn't pack. It shines beneath the sorrow, it warms what it destroys. Where your goodbye still glows, I still hear your voice, where your goodbye still glows. I let the night hold what it knows. I changed the lock on the front door. I moved your picture from the hall. I told the morning I was better. Then your shadow crossed the wall. You came in without knocking, soft as dust, slow as rain. Sat down where you used to sit and made the room ache again. I don't know how memory travels or why it knows the way, but every time the night comes in, it finds me where I stay. Your shadow learned my address. It comes home after dark. It lays down in the hallway and walks across my heart. I never hear the footsteps, I never see the face, but your shadow learned my address and still knows every place. I try to leave the windows open, let the old air disappear, but the curtains move like whispers, and suddenly you're here. Not your voice, not your body, just the shape of what we were. A quiet little ghost of love that still makes the evening heard. I keep the silence folded like a letter never sent, but the dark keeps reading through it until I break again. Your shadow learned my address. It comes home after dark. It lays down in the hallway and walks across my heart. I never hear the footsteps, I never see the face, but your shadow learned my address and still knows every place. I wish goodbye had a border, I wish leaving had a gate, but some people go forever and somehow still remain. I don't ask it to stay, I don't ask it to leave. I just stand inside the doorway with your shadow next to me. Your shadow learned my address. It comes through every night. It wears the shape of silence and moves beneath the light. I never hear the footsteps, but I feel the empty space. Your shadow learned my address and still knows every place. Your pillow stays beside me, cold beneath the moon. I turn my face away from it, but it still feels like you. The sheets are clean and folded, the room is quiet and pale, but sleep keeps standing far away like a ship without a sail. The night is wide between my hands, the bed is full of space. I reach for nothing in the dark, and nothing has your shape. A pillow without tomorrow, a bed without a dream. The place where you once held me still holds what I can't keep. I lay beside the ending, but it never lets me through. A pillow without tomorrow still remembers you. I bought new covers Sunday, soft white, almost new. But even different fabric could not become the truth. Morning comes too early, light spills across the chair. I wake up from a lonely sleep and feel you not being there. Some empty spaces whisper, some goodbyes learn to breathe. The room may have no heartbeat, but it keeps one under me. A pillow without tomorrow, a bed without a dream. The place where you once held me still holds what I can't keep. I lay beside the ending, but it never lets me through. A pillow without tomorrow still remembers you. If love could leave politely, it would close the door with care. But yours stayed in the cotton and the quiet morning air. I don't turn back to touch it, but I know it waits for me, like the last soft piece of heaven from a life we couldn't keep. A pillow without tomorrow, a bed without a dream. The place where you once held me feels deeper than it seems. I lay beside the ending, and the room breaks into two. A pillow without tomorrow still